Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're going to continue our campaign of Under Falling Skies. Welcome to the stream. We're going to try to complete Chapter 2 today. So it could be a short stream with just one session. If we fail, maybe it's two. We'll see. But we're going to try to take that on today. Hey Minion, hey Steven. Hello from Bonnie, but wet Goblin. Oh, very nice. I appreciate the weather updates. Alright, so we're still in Chapter 2, which added the command rooms, the crappy advanced sky tile, which is a black star. We have a 5th city, which we'll eliminate in a second. And we got our upgraded characters. So we're playing with Jackson Moss today, who is upgraded. So we can increase our worker dice, placed or unplaced, by a total of 3 or less, divided however I want. And that's once per game. Once per game. So this is happening no matter what. Okay. Now I got to eliminate one of these cities. So I have 3 left. I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll just roll a die. That's a cock die. It's a 2. So London, not in the game. London is... Is it being saved or destroyed? This chapter has 5 cities. Only 4 will be randomly assigned to battles. After you choose your second battle, 1 city will be left over. Put it into the bag with the other components removed from the campaign. Okay, perfect. Or a trash bag. Trash bag gone. And these, I don't know, we could just random and random. Sure, I haven't even read any of this yet, but whoops. And there. Okay. And out of here, we'll just do odds and evens. Yeah. Evens. All right. So this is not saved and destroyed. And here's what we're dealing with today. Jaroslav R, programmer, choose one type of room effect. In this round's room phase, effects of that type resolve with a +1 bonus. One type of room effect. So I guess if you go for like all green rooms in one round, this is like a good time to use this. You don't want to really use it when it's just one room that you've placed a die in for that type. Or if you're going to shoot down a bunch of ships and you fill up a bunch of red rooms or whatever, energy, use a couple energy rooms. You can give each room a +1. So we gotta like decide when to use this, but it could be just used as like, oh crap, we're just short 1 point on something, we need it really bad. Yeah. It looks like you can use this whenever, so I'm assuming I could use it like right before I resolve my rooms. So I can just choose a type of room, even like right before I resolve it. Yeah, because I think it's any time, so it doesn't matter. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and we're playing on Cairo. Yeah, good for jets, I was thinking, or like if you're short 1 energy or something, or we're short a couple energy and we really need to like shoot down a bunch of jets, but we like don't have enough energy to fire off a room or something. Or we need to go up the research track and we're just short on energy to activate a green space or something. So Cairo, at the beginning of each room's phase, you may transfer, oh, that was another new rule. Transfer 1 worker die from a anti-air gun room to a different room in the same column. Oh, that is neat. That is really neat. I like that. Because sometimes you just put them in there to slow down some ships or you got nothing better to do with them. Kind of. But now you know that like, oh, I could just move it out after at something in the same column. Interesting. Interesting. I like this. I don't know how well I'll use it though, but we'll try to use it, I guess, and see if we can remember. Okay. And our little scenario is the last assault nearly destroyed us. Can we repair the damage before the next one? Oh no. Repairing the base. An earlier strike left our base on the verge of collapse. If we can't repair it fast, we might not survive this incoming attack. Setup. The damage marker starts 4 spaces below the usual starting spot. What the? Okay, well, I'll set that up in a sec. Take the tokens number 3 to 6. Place them next to your base. Tokens 1 and 2 will not be used. Okay. So 1 and 2 won't be used. Okay. Then we're going to put these next to the base. Okay, okay. Actually, I could do it on this side, maybe. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me set up the base, actually. We need D and F. D. D. We'll take a closer look at this in a second. F. We're starting 4 spaces below the usual spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 before death. Okay, sounds great. So right now, the first ship that hits us, we're dead. Is that what's happening here? A worker die in an excavated tunnel can be used to repair your base. I bet that has to match these numbers, right? Place 1 token of equal or lesser value on the tunnel space. Then move the damage marker up 1 space. The token in the tunnel space cannot be used for this repair effect for the remainder of the game. So, like, I can take this a couple ways, which is why I'm a little confused. A worker die in an excavated tunnel can be used to repair your base. Can it still be used for its current effects of the room it's in? And then it says when resolving that die, am I resolving the room as usual? And then I also get to do the repair effect of placing an equal or lesser value on the tunnel space. It doesn't say instead of the regular room or instead of the regular resolving of a dice, instead use it to repair a base. Then you place a token of equal or lesser value on the tunnel space. Oh, it's a tunnel. It's a tunnel, not a room. That helps me. It's a tunnel right here, tunnels. That's like the broken ones, right? That I never put them on. Oh, okay, okay. I think that's what it means, right? Yeah, I was in my head thinking all of this is a tunnel, but I think it only means the broken rooms between or whatever they're called. Okay, okay. This makes sense to me now. This makes sense. A worker die on an excavated tunnel space, so it has to be behind our little excavator. So I place it there, basically making it useless other than to do this base repair crap. Okay. Move the damage marker up 1 space. The token on that and the tunnel space cannot be used to repair effect the remainder of the game. Okay, now I get it. All right, so I have right now only 1 tunnel space available to me. And if I want to repair the base, 3 or 4 times, I'm going to need to uncover. I need to uncover 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can do this one because the excavator would stop here, I think. I'm pretty sure that's always the thing, right? Is that why they leave that little blank room, or can you go past that? I don't think you can, right? That wouldn't make sense because you can't place a die there past it. Yeah, I think it always ends when it's on the bottom. Yeah, there's always the last room's a broken room or whatever, a tunnel. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4 tokens. Totally makes sense. Yep, totally makes sense. So we have to use the only ones that are on the board, line up with these tokens. And I also have to slam down like a 6 to use this one, a 5 or a 6 to use this, a 4, 5 or 6 to use this, and a 3, 4, 5 or 6 to use this, right? Equal or lesser? Yeah, perfect. Okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it. And it's probably way simpler when you guys read it and you know what you're doing. Yeah, I was super confused. Yeah. Empty tunnel spaces. This makes sense to me now. I'm just thinking the whole base is tunnels, like we're underground, right? It's all tunnels is what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Okay. But yeah, I think it would say room and stuff if it meant rooms. Okay. Okay. Think we're okay. Think we get it. Think we get it. All right. So we can put, yeah, let's put these here. And put that there, those there. I gotta write in our city is Cairo. Scenario is repairing the base. Oops. And our regular guy is Yaroslav or Jaroslav? Yaroslav, right? Yaroslav. And we have Jackson. All right. Ready to go. Sloppy writing and all. All right. I think we're good. Yeah, Velko, I'm not sure. I was thinking that maybe. I know in the rules you're only allowed to put one die. What Velko's asking in the chat is, can you use the Cairo rules to excavate like hell using anti-air rooms? The problem is like super situational. I'm only going to use an anti-air gun room if it's like I need to, or unless I really know something in the column, I can line it up and get like double duty out of it. And it's going to make the play slower sitting there evaluating every single die going like, if I put it in the anti-air room, can I just move it down this column and use some other room later? But also then to think about the excavator, like, can I move it down? It has to be obviously a number, has to be a proper number in the right column that is like equal to or greater than the amount of spaces the excavator moves. But I don't see why it's at the beginning of the phase. So yes, you could move the excavator, but you still only get to put one die ahead of the excavator. And this happens at the beginning of the room phase, which means I couldn't put a second die for the excavator. It's only one, but it has to be the correct one, right? So it's like, yeah, that's like very situational lineup. But I look at this as I should play it. So not brain burn myself and to get stuck in analysis paralysis with every single die placement is I would look at this just like, I'm going to use the anti-air gun rooms if I need to slow down a ship or to line it up to not, not advance the spaceship or not move a column or to hit a shoot down space or whatever they're called. I'll just use the anti-air gun rooms when I need to use them. And if I get a bonus after that by moving the die down, then I do it. If not, who cares? It's just like an additional little bonus. I don't think I'm going to try to line up every single time to get like double use out of it, because like sometimes you don't want to use an anti-air gun room because it takes the -1 away from the ship's movement in the space. So you want the little ships in the space to move very specifically usually, right? That's at least what I think, but I mean, I'm no pro at this game. And Minions ask, Rob, is there a reason why you didn't look at the other city option, just roll the die to decide what to play? Just for quickness, just to save time. I'd say no. Cairo says to move to a room. I wouldn't count a space as a room until it's excavated. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Let's see. Let's see if we can look at it. Probably if we just read how the excavator works, it might be pretty good. I'm going to use a 2.0 rulebook, though. I should not be using the 1.0 paper one I have. But we can figure that out together. Let's try to use some detective work here. So let's see. Excavating your base. In the dice phase, you're allowed to place at most one die in an unexcavated space. Unexcavated space. But because that's trying to cover tunnels and rooms. You can move the excavator paying 1 energy. Reminder, how many spaces did you move the excavator? Should be less than equal amount if, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Probably in the dice placement, maybe? The excavator follows the path, winding down through your base from row to row. It divides your base into 2 parts. All spaces on the path behind the excavator are excavated. All other spaces are not yet excavated. I don't think it doesn't make it a room yet so far. It just makes it excavated room or an unexcavated room. Only 1 die can be placed on a space ahead of the excavator. All other dice must be placed on excavated spaces. Yeah, so I would have had to have not placed a die ahead of the excavator. And then I could move one from the anti-air room down in front of the excavator. That seems totally legal. So far. As long as it goes to a room and not a tunnel. The only reason to place a die on an unexcavated space is to move the excavator there during the rooms phase. Before placing it, count the spaces from the excavator to that space. Your die must have this value or higher. I don't see anything calling rooms before or after the investigator or the excavator. Rooms are not rooms. They're just either excavated or not excavated. But based on Cairo, if I'm to take it super literal, I can only transfer a worker die from an anti-air room to a different room, not a tunnel. But it still could go to a space after the excavator, as long as I haven't already have a die after the excavator. And it's the proper number to move the excavator because it all happens at the start of the room phase where I haven't resolved the excavator. You wouldn't count spaces as a room until they're excavated? That's you though. I'm going by the rules as written. If I'm going to play devil's advocate to you and say what makes you think that? And if you have that answer, I'm down to take it. This question might have been asked on BGG and maybe the designer's already answered it, like what's intended. But based on the 2.0 rules, there is nothing saying that down here this is not a room and this one up here is a room. They're just all considered spaces. There's tunnels, there's rooms, and there's excavated versus non-excavated, or what do they call them? Just not excavated. But let's see. Maybe there's more. Yeah, it makes sense. Like either way makes sense. Like whatever you want to say. Thematically, you can say it for one reason or the other. It's like whatever. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just interesting. Like I don't know what they intended here. Like I don't know if Velcro's trying to test us and knows the real answer and is just trying to see like what we would do, or is just not sure and can't find an answer either. But originally I would have used it to do the excavator, but then I would have probably put it in tunnels, not realizing now that we know the difference between a room and a tunnel and a space, based on the terminology used in the rulebook, in the 2.0 rulebook too, which was like updated to be more clear. Um, hmm. Excavated room effects. Now this is interesting. Under the excavated room effects little graphic here, tunnels are actually listed. So is a tunnel a room now? I guess a tunnel's a room, but I don't think it should be in this area. So yeah, it's like there's definitely flaws here for sure. For rules lawyers out there, shooting holes like Swiss cheese through this rule book already here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, all other things are called rooms and tunnels are not. Yeah, I know. I'm just, it's just funny it's there. It's just funny it's there and not like after in its own little note at the bottom or something. Yeah, it's just funny. Okay, we already talked about this. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just play it as written. If we want to move it in front of the excavator, it just has to be in a room. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem when you make a bunch of like additional content, right? It's like they don't always go back and check like what will the 10% of players who actually go play with this content late in the game or whatever. I know this game's smaller, so it's like not exactly the same, but as you know on this channel, we play lots of campaign games. We play them more than ever intended to be played on a live stream or a video. Like, and publishers and designers know that. They know only the hardcore will get to the later stuff, and by then you're only pissing off a few people, so why spend the effort to playtest all that extra late game content? You just have to really make sure that early game content is rock solid, so when a content creator, your free marketing or whatever, is learning it and playing it, that it looks as good as possible so people back it or buy it. But the expansion content, you know they never put as much effort into that stuff. Because like, who cares? And it's usually probably stuff done late into the game's design where they have deadlines to get it like printed, or you have to schedule time at factories to make components, right? So like if they miss windows, then products get delayed by months, if not years, because of that. So there's like deadlines to all this stuff. So yeah, it's just a thing we see a lot in games. So it's like I'm understand why the wording on this, but again, I have a first printing probably. So maybe there's a newer printing where this is more clear, or a rule book that's better. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and they won't playtest individual scenarios to the same extent to pick up imprecise wording, which makes sense to developers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But there might be a BGG answer online, but like, I don't care. We'll just see. That situation might not even come up where I care to ever move it like that. Yeah, good questions though. All right. So let's get to it. Probably only play one today because it's like we're only 24 minutes in and we haven't even started yet. Yeah, so we'll just limit it to one. Okay. So I think we're set up already, right? I haven't played since last week, so this could be a little rough to get going here. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out our difficulty here. We are playing on standard, so I need a D4, and we're gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh no, the craptastic tile. So now we lose 2 spaces or 2 rows. That's gross. 2 black stars there. That's great. All right, this is gonna be great. Okay, gotta repair a base by wasting dice on tunnels. So this kind of reminds me of the one where we were short a die for like the first few rounds. This is similar exactly to that. Okay. Increase worker dice. Choose a type of room effect, gets a bonus. Gotta remember that. Okay, we have some 1s, some 3s. It's gonna be a low number chill round too. Oh, we start only 1 energy and we max out at 6. That's kind of gross. We do have the command rooms, we gotta remember, but we don't have access to them yet. We have a double robot and like a fighter jet room, but it's a -2 and costs 4 energy. That's disgusting. Oh, we have a three research room down here, but it's 3 energy and -1. Then we have this energy room and a research room, but it's -3, but no energy spend. And then our anti-air rooms, or our fighter jet rooms, -2, -1, and -1. But down here we have a +3. So we want to excavate like very aggressively, as usual. I feel like. Should I slap this 5 and do a reroll, see if we can get some bigger numbers? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excavator moves back 2 spaces in 2 rounds. If I put the 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We move the mothership. We don't want to do that, so that's not a thing. If we get a 6, we can put it here, and that'll help us. No, it won't. No, it won't. It's excavated tunnels only, right? Yeah, only excavated. We talked about this already. Yeah, excavated tunnel. So this one will help us repair the base. In this column, it can be any die that is 3 or higher. But we don't want it to be a 3. We don't want it to be a 5. Oh, man. It can be a 6 if I can get a 6. What about this 2? Can I put this 2 in somewhere that does something for me? Nothing great. Yeah, that's true. So there's a rooms in this case. The only reason I didn't slam this in, though, really, is because it also a column with our tunnel. So it's like, I know we shouldn't have to worry yet about a ship hitting our base and making us lose the game already. But, man, it's like a chill round. It's like you kind of want to just, like, kind of slow start. Let's repair the base as we can. So when it gets hairy later, we can ignore it for a bit. But if we do this, we do get to reroll everything, which I would be happy about. So it's a 4 if I put it here. And with Cairo, we could move it down to here. It gets us excavating. The ship is, we can shoot it down possibly. Yeah, I like it. I like it, I think. Yeah, excavating is like, I think more important than repairing now, because like obviously the ships are really high, right? So it makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Priorities. And the excavator is going to be moving back too, so you got to think like, let's move it now, so when it goes back, it's not as like game breaking, you know, like we get punished so much for it. Wow, look at those huge numbers. Oh, we got a 6 at least. Now though, I have one for you. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Yeah, I was thinking in my head I started to, but then I corrected myself. I was thinking some crazy way where like I put this down here to excavate, even though I shouldn't because it would move the mothership. And then at the start of the runes phase, this moves down to like here, and then I excavate, but you can't put more than 1 die ahead of the excavator, right? So that would not work with the rules. So we won't do that. Because then we'd only get to move this down to like, oh, no, we're not allowed to move to a tunnel. Never mind, no tunnels. I was going to say we could move it down to repair the base, but I don't think that's allowed either. Okay, so what can the 6 do for us? What can you do for us today? We can make some energy, but no, we don't want to do it here, right? Yeah, no, that'll move the mothership, so I don't want to put in this column. And I'm only allowed to transfer 1 from an anti-air gun room. So I can't put another one here and then just move that down after. Okay, let's see. A 6 here would be good for shooting down things 5 or less. But can I even get more? So this is the 6. There's nothing I can get in a shoot down space with a 6. A 6 would be juicy to move up the track, though. Is that what we do with that right now? Or we just bank? Yeah, we can't do energy. Yeah. I think I'm going to just put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do need energy, though. So I have to, like, gamble on re-rolling. Yeah, I'm just going to put the 1 here that does nothing other than re-roll for us, right? Oh my god. This is nuts. Well, I need that energy, so that's going here. And then this is doing nothing for us either, so let's not even move a ship. That is a trash round. Okay. Trash. I was hoping I would get like at least a 3 so I could put it here in the anti-air room and shoot down a ship, kind of like, but I couldn't even get that. Okay. So start of beginning of the room say, oh, is there any reason? I don't think I want to do this, right? No. Nope. Yeah. No, because even if I raise that in there, it doesn't do it. Now, increase your worker dice placed or unplaced by a total of 3 or less, divided however you want. That could have done it. But that's not worth it to burn, right? To shoot down 1 ship. Or I could just use it to get more energy. But I think that's kind of silly too. I think I save this for when I'm really in trouble. And I need to shoot down some ships that are like in this area or something. White 1 in 5th anti-air. Yeah, 5th anti-air. Yeah, okay. That's what I did. All right. So beginning of the room says, we transfer 1 worker die. We're going to transfer this down to another room in the same column. We're just going to do this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I needed energy also for the excavator. Yeah, I'm going to just use this guy on the energy room, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to say energy rooms, and we're going to increase this by 1. Yeah, not the greatest, kind of sucky. I don't want to, this one's more flexible. I want to save that for later, I think. So I get 2 energy from that. I spend 1 energy, move the excavator down. These don't do anything. This is done. Spend 2 more energy, and we move like that. Oh my god. All right, let's move this, do this. And then deploy goes here. Perfect. Bunch of huge numbers again. All right. I mean, it's good for not moving ships, but it's like I'm trying to get stuff done here. It's not good for this little scenario. But I could use like the 4 to start, or use these 2 4s up. Let me see what we got here. So the excavator is going to move again. I could move the mothership on purpose. That would not be horrible, I think. But I don't want to do it in this column. Because if I move these ships 1, it's going to move twice. That's no good. But once, I'm okay with once. To skip this -2 on the excavator. I'd probably be really good about that. So I could... I need a 5 here. Yeah, that's my only option, is like a 5 on this mothership. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't have a 5. But I would definitely do it. Now, hold on. I think I could do it with what I have, right? I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. That moves this over. And then a 1, 2, 3 does it also. But I don't have a 3. So we got to do some re-rolling to see what's even possible. Is there a way with anti-air rooms? I don't see it. Okay. So I definitely want energy this turn. I want to repair my base. That would be nice. I have one. Oh, I forgot about this space. This is a tunnel. We do have 5 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move up. So we can use whatever. It gives us a little more flexibility in like which columns get used for repairing. And right now we have 3 options. Okay, this is not as restrictive as I thought. I forgot about this extra one over here. I forgot this where it started. I was not thinking of that. So we could just jam a 4 in one of these 3 spots. One, two, three, 4. Excuse me. Thanks a lot, Minion, for sticking around. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to try to repair there, I think. Oh, that'll re-roll. There we go. Oops. Just bumped that, I think. There's our mothership move. And then we take a damage to the base guaranteed. 3 would do it. 2 energy. Mothership down. Can't shoot that down. Here we need like 8 to go up. We need like a 5. How many are we allowed to repair each turn? Doesn't say only once per turn, right? Okay, so we could just go crazy with the repairs. Oh yeah, excavator. 1, 2. This is probably really bad what I'm doing. But I don't know. I think I need to deal with ships, though. Yeah. And then here we're going to... I'm going to put this here. Yep. I'm going to put this here. 1, 2. Okay. Start of the rooms phase. I could have done the anti-air thing too, actually. But I don't think it would matter here. Wanted it here. Or I didn't want it here. Here, no. Here, whatever. Could have been here. Nope. Okay. So I'm not moving anything from the in-air room. Doesn't matter. Let's use this guy. Increase your worker dice placed or unplaced by a total of 3 or less, divided however you want. I'm going to bump this one by 1. And then I'm going to bump this one by 2. I think. Yes. I think. Or I could bump this by 2. I could bump this one by 2 just to get the highest repair done. But I might not need to do all repairs. But I have a feeling I will based on the shorter sky here is making these base repairs probably really all necessary. So I am going to actually leave this, and I'm going to change this to a 6 instead with our general's ability. Those are both finished. So I'm going to repair this with a 6, repair this with a 3. 1, 2, move up there. Okay. We get 2 energy. Spend 1 energy. We're going to move the excavator here. And then here I can shoot down 5 or less. There's a 4, a 4. This is on a 6, unfortunately. So that's what we got. All right, done. Mothership goes down, gets another clear ship. Redeploy purple firsts or pink or whatever they are. And then the furthest down is this one. Okay. All right. So here, I need this 4 I could use for repairs. We now have access to a command room, which is pretty spicy, and they can just bump any worker dice or only other rooms. When you use the command room, distribute its value however you like among worker dice not in that room. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, perfect. So that means we could bump these worker dice to help us with repairs on our building, our base, I think. I want to use this room, I think, but energy is... I do have access like 2-ish energy rooms right now. Could move the excavator. Yeah. I want to do the robot thing, I think. Yeah, YOLO. 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on, man. That's like all the same numbers, I think. Come on. All right. Junk. Gotta put the one on the second column or the alien craft will get through. True, 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 true. I'm like, okay if my base get hit, you know, but we're still early. You're probably right. I shouldn't be just letting them smash the base for free. But the problem is this second column, like, I don't know. Like putting a 1 here, this only shoots down 3 or less ships, and that's useless to me. So I think I'm gonna let that ship hit my base. Or technically, if I only put a 2 there, I could do something where I put a 3 here. Hold on. Oops. If I put a 3 here, it moves twice, shifts columns. So next round, technically, it could move it up 1 and we're fine. Ish. But then that 1 would go here. But I'm going to make a robot. And that robot I could install in this room, right? In the same room I'm creating it. I think that's possible, right? So I could also have it so a robot's there. So then I'm free to put like anti-air or something. I don't know. Because then I can move this down to here. That's 7 minus 2 is 5. I need a 6 to shoot this down. But if I move it 1, I can actually shoot it down. Yeah, I'm going to put this here. And this will go. So that's 1, 2, shift. Oh, mothership move. Never mind. That was here, right? Yeah, mothership move. Can't do that. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that either. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. Yeah, I'd probably just rather this ship just smash. I think that's acceptable, but if this rerolls these all to like 1s, then I'm screwed. Maybe, maybe not. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna put this 1. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm just put this 1 here. That can't move over. This goes here. We re-roll. Six, a 1 and a 1. I just need like a 4 here to help us with what a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something. But also I need 4 energy to use the room, and that just made this very bad. Very bad. Yeah, this one went bad for me. One, two, three, four, five, 6 goes here. So when I put this here, I can only shoot down 3 or less. It doesn't shoot down anything. That sucks. And now these are small that I can't make enough energy to even use this room. So do I just abandon that room? Probably. Probably. But I could make a robot, and that's still a thing. Nope, but I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. It's only a 3 robot too. Yeah, I got screwed here. I definitely did that all in a bad order. But that's okay. That's okay. Yep. It's okay. Mm. Mm. 5 energy. 4 energy. Excavator, I don't care as much about moving. If I move, yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Put this second. So let's put this one. Doesn't matter. Here. That goes there. Actually, I don't want that one to move yet, I don't think. Yeah, we'll put it here. Then this one goes here. And then this one goes here. I don't know, that was trash, man. I'm playing this so bad. This scenario's messed me up good. Okay. So room space. Moving something down doesn't matter. So I'm gonna create 4 energy, going to 5. Spend 4 of it, going to 1. This will create a 3 power robot and shoot down this ship that's on a 3. 3 power robot. Where is that going? So sucky. I think it's going. I think it's going there. Sure, let's do excavator for 1. I don't know, that was all garbage. Okay, let's move this down. This guy goes back. Deploy. Here. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, 5. Yeah, that means we're taking damage. Oh, but I could do the whole anti-air thing, right? I put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Sure. Then we can do the move it down and like move the excavator maybe if we have energy. And energy, that's the problem. Yeah, I really wish I saved this guy or this guy, like, but I don't know. I just didn't want to forget them and waste them, but I want to hit 2 energy rooms this time. So here and here. And then I want to hit this room with like a big number. So that could be a 5 maybe. 5. And that would give me 8 minus 2. Still 6 to shoot down, which is all I need. I have no 7s on the board, right? So I could put this here for some re-rolls. Or first I put a 4 somewhere. Here maybe? No. Yeah, let's jam the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do some re-rolling. Oh my god. Right here. I got greedy. Maybe it worked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that only gives me 4 energy. I need 4 for this. And 1 more. But I also have to think about future turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm thinking like re-rolling this and putting in the command room. Like whatever it is. Or do I put this in the command room? No, let's not get greedy. I mean, that could bump up whatever this is by 4. But I'd rather bet on the lower number here, I think. Because this I don't want moving. Actually, 4. Yeah, I need it. I need to put this here, I think. But then it moves the mothership. I can't. And I have to put it here. The 5 and the 8 also, so the ship lands on the 6 explosion column in the first. Yeah, that could be a thing. And then not get greedy with the command room. Yeah, then you can move it down to the command room. I can only move 1 die, though, and I want to move this for excavator. Yeah, I can only move 1 die with Cairo. But that probably is a safer play, right? So move 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just put that there. And we're not going to move it. I'm fine with not moving it. And let's just re-roll to see if we can get some more energy. I think. Because we have enough energy here just to do this room. But we don't have enough to move the excavator, which I'm scared. So I need to roll a 3 or higher. Is that stupid to try to do that? I don't know. Come on. 3 or more. 3 or more. Please. Please, please, please. Stupid dice. All right. That does nothing for us. But we still can shoot down this ship if I just move it 1, right? So doesn't matter really where I put it. Not that shooting that ship down even does anything for us really, but yeah. So I can't move the excavator this turn. That's rough. That's rough. All right. Start of the room phase. We're gonna move this down instead then. So that goes to here. We already have enough for the big robot. What would I want to buff? I could buff this to get more energy for later. Oh, I should put this here. Yeah, I should put this in this column because I could use the command room to make this bigger, right? Right. Yeah, that's probably the better play. Okay. So command room. I have 4 here. I'm gonna put all 4 of it, I guess, on this one. So this room is energy. We'll get 3 from this. And this will get, I should do it in a different order. This will get 4 energy. I'll spend 4 energy to do this room. This is an 8 minus 2 is 6, so I get a 6 robot die. This is going to go down 1. 6 robot die. I'm thinking of just putting it in an energy room because we're so strict on energy. But I'm debating it putting in this room because it's so big, but I think I want to keep this room accessible. So I want a robot in this column, I think. Or do I put a robot in here to make more robots? But I don't know if that's, no, because I want to use this room too, probably. I think energy, can you use the robot to excavate? No, I don't think so. I think only worker dice are able to move the excavator. And robot are not worker dice. Okay, so then I can shoot down, it was 6 I had. So bang, bang, bang. And bang. Okay, we cleared some ships. Oh, that stays there. And then this makes us 3 energy. Done. Mothership gets a white ship. Redeploy, 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 redeploy. Oh. I'll be shocked if I win this one. Shocked. Shocked. Okay, at least we got a 6 to go here if we need. So 6 would be perfect in this one. At least just for numbers, for creating more robots, but then definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'd hit the base. We really only want to put like a 1, 2, 3 or a 4 in an anti-air room. And a 4 with this would only be able to shoot down ships of 4 or less, which is okay, I think. We need to do some research, but I guess I'm saving this room for research. And then we have this research energy room, which would be crazy. Does 6 work in any column, like, to help us out here? I need to repair, too, the base, right? If I put this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it moves over. But then we have a repair ready. Also the excavator, actually. I should be thinking of the excavator. 6. If I put it in this column, that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Try to move the excavator. Because then here, I mean, it's going to go back 1, which sucks, but maybe it's enough. I really should be making a robot that's better than this one to go in this one eventually for anti-air. I could have put it in an anti-air room too, but I don't think that mattered. Okay. 2 on the 5th column and 4 on the 1st column. So now we do 2 on the 5th column and 4 on the 1st column. 2 on the 5th here and 4 on the 2nd in AA. And this is just to shoot down a ship here. And this is to... The 2 here is for what? I guess I could just put it here to make... it doesn't do anything. Does not do anything for us. But I should do it. But am I even shooting down ships this turn? Because this moves down here. If I move this one, this only shoots down 4. And that would not shoot down the ship here. It would shoot this one down, though. And it does create a 4 robot somewhere. I would just move this one out. Yeah. Yeah. This one, though. I mean, I could buff this with a command, right? That could be a possibility. So, I don't know. 4 and a 2 here. Or maybe I put this 2 here and re-roll. Yeah, let's do it. What the heck? 2 and a 4? Didn't I just have that? What is going on, man? This is messy. Messy, messy. Forgot to switch the dice to like plastic nice dice, not these ones. Maybe that would help. Oh, it was a 4 and a 2, but opposite dice, right? Or something? I don't know, maybe. So this column, nothing. Could make... I still have this column. To do command dice might be good. And then this one would go where? This one go the middle. Maybe I just put this here. Oh, but I'm not shooting down 6s, so it doesn't help. Oh, but the command room would help. The command room, hold on. If I have, this moves down to here, a 4. If I put a 2 in here, it becomes 1, which is 5. No. I need to put this in the command room, I think. Yeah. Put this in the command room. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this guy doesn't really do anything, or I do it in the reverse order. Or I put this down, re-roll, and hope this is... No, that's messy too. This one would go... Doesn't matter. I could buff it. Doesn't matter. If I can buff it by 2, I could repair. I don't think I'm going to do that. All right, let's put it there. 1, 2. Sorry this is taking so long. Man, this one's a tough one. Okay. Room space. We're going to move this one down to here. And then command room, we have 3 points to move out. To shoot down ships, I would like a 6. But it's not the end of the world, actually, if I leave this ship alive. But a 6, yeah, a 6 would help me with robot creation, right? Like I could replace this robot somewhere else. That'd be way better. But on here's a +3, so I really only need to make a 3 robot for here. No, maybe higher. I want higher because it ticks down, right? Okay, so let's spend an energy. We're gonna move the excavator. Oh, but it moves back 1. Yeah, we can't put a robot in here. It'll get destroyed. Stupid game. All right. Yeah, it moves back 1. Can't put the robot. Should put the robot in this room. Okay. Command. We have 3 points to spend. And here we have 5 energy we can create. And we have to do it before this. So let's do that. This goes down to a 5, fills us up on energy. We're going to spend 4. Oh no, we'll do the command. 3 points. If I put 2, I need 2 points here and 2 points here. I'm 1 point shy. Yeah, I'll just put the points here. And here, I guess. Yeah, we don't need to repair as bad, but we do need to shoot down ships. So let's spend 4 energy now. We can create a 6 robot and shoot down some ships. Nothing great. The 6 robot. Let's install it. All these columns suck. I think I have to install it back in this room. I think I have to. I still need this room because this won't be uncovered. And then I'll make another robot and move it down here maybe. But I could still just use regular dice in this room. But I need this room to be like the room we use. So it should be here, but it'll get destroyed. It could be here and it'll be fine. But then I'm afraid I won't have big enough dice for this room. And they kind of have to be very specific dice. So let's not make it that way. Let's do one more on this room, I think. So we can still use the command room. Yeah. Robot research. Like here, maybe? They're saying? Move ship in column 5? Did I do it? Okay. Yeah, I think we do one more room here. And then this is good. This is good. This didn't do anything for us. And this didn't do anything for us. 2 energy. Okay, mothership moves down. X-ray moves back. And then redeploy goes here. It was shot down. Oh, okay. Perfect, perfect. Here we go. Whoa. I don't know if I want all these big numbers. Yeah, and at least one will re-roll the other, at least minimum. Okay, let's think about this. All right. We already have this here. We just need to put like a 2 here. We max out our robot creation. We're fine. Here we could put a 1 or a... We actually... Yeah, we don't move the ship. We don't move the escalator back ever. So putting a 2 here would be the best. Or 3 or something. Repairing the base still could be a thing. But I'm not that worried right this minute. But I should be. Yeah. Oh, but I didn't remove it. This one? It's not on a space with a number, right? Or did I bump it? I could have bumped it. I've done that before, I'm sure. Column 5 right here. You're right. I don't know why I was thinking this was number 5. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Sorry. You're like yelling at your screen, I'm sure. You idiots! You idiots! What is wrong with you? Thank you. But then it would just redeploy to here. Yeah. That's it. Good. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I see. Thank you. Thank you. Now, using this room would be amazing. I can generate 4 energy this turn, which puts me at 6, but I need 7. So I need 2 ways energy goes up. I could use this room actually, but it has a -3, which I hate, but it doesn't cost me energy to use. And what would I need in here? -3. I need like 8 here. So like 11 in there, which I have. But does that kill us? If I put a 5 here. Oh, but then I can't use this room, right? If I put it here. Yep, can't do that. Can't use this room yet. I need to shoot down ships, but I could here though. I could just put this in the command room. And then but I hate this freaking base. This base is so garbage. So garbage. And I think it's because they think this is so amazing and I'm not using it correctly. I'm like not using it enough, I think. But they made the base very difficult, I think, because of this ability. Okay. Clearly, column 4 and 5 are the same. Exactly. 6 in the third column. 6 in the third column research. So you're saying put a 6 in here. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay, that's shoot downable. I like it. 1 in the 5th column research. This is 5th, right? This column? Oh, or you mean this 5th column? All right. 5th column research. So that moves this down to a 2, which doesn't do any harm. And then white 6 in column 6. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? I think you're messing with me, Snowy Dude. There's no, I know there's 2 5th columns, so there's definitely no 6th column. I was adjusting all the columns by 1 since column 5 and 4 are the same. Oh, I see what you're doing. 6 in the 3rd column research? So you mean this in this column? No. So do 1 here. And this here. So this would be 12, 8. But if I use the command room, If I use the command room... Yeah. Don't... No, I should. And then a 5 here. But I don't have enough energy for all this. Oh, but the command will help me, right? No, the command only helps me get 1 more energy. Hold on. This gets me 5 energy if I buff it. But it gets wasted, so it doesn't matter. I can't even use this room. I can't use this room. I need to shoot down ships, though. Yeah, it's the energy. Energy is like driving me nuts. So in this case, I think I just put this like here to generate energy instead. And we give up on this room down here. Yeah, I can't. I have to put something in this room, in this one. And this I could have just put here and say we're just repairing the base. Like, I know I can't do this room. I can't. This is so frustrating. I'm hoping when this is clear, like we can shoot down ships with a robot here, and then or just have a robot here, and then we can use both of these rooms to just fly up the track. I'm hoping, but like I don't know, man. Yeah, and we never even moved the excavator. Oh my god, this is rough. This is so rough. I know I'm changing rows, but like, man, I don't think this is even possible ever. Yeah, I need to be moving the excavator. I need I need this room exposed no matter what. I should have stayed on like our objectives. Is like getting this excavator moved and making energy and shooting down ships. That's like most important, right? Yeah, Steven, I agree. Steven says I'd be advising the citizens of Cairo to evacuate. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. This is so bad. Okay, let's see what happens here. I don't know. We're not doing this. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't even buff this die. I couldn't even buff this die anyway. It's a robot. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get 4 energy, going to 6 max. Let's spend 1 to move the excavator. We're gonna then, yeah, we're gonna put all 4 from this into this die. We're gonna spend 4 on here, going to 1. We're gonna create a 6 robot here, and we're gonna shoot down a bunch of ships. Okay. And then we're going to create 3 energy here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to repair the base 1. And this robot's good. This robot's good. That's it. This goes down. We move this back 1. Like, did this get bumped? Yeah, this goes back up to here, right? And then these will just fill in the spaces. Yeah, this is gross. This is so gross. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this, but it's whatever. Not a fan of this little scenario makeup here. These I used way too early, but I thought it would get us ahead or to keep our turns going, not wasting dice as much. All right. This should be here, maybe? I'm being dumb? Because this does a +3 on it. This should be here. Sorry. Yeah, this... I just noticed the +3 on here. I should not be putting a 6 in there. That's a waste. I need it here, but then I can put like lower stuff here, right? That would make more sense since nothing out here is higher than 6. I know it does help us for like 3 rounds while it ticks down, but I don't know if we need that. Yeah, sorry. Same column though. Same column. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. I think I just let stuff hit the base at this point. I need to go. So this was a 5. Is putting a 4 in here enough? 4, 9, 15 minus 1, 14. 6, 11, blocked. This, I have to use this here too. Oh, so bad. If I can move up 3, I don't know how I'm doing that though. That does nothing for me. Oh, but this creates me energy still. Six, whoa. Start of the rooms phase, this moves down. Wait, why did this one not move? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I forget any others? I don't think so, right? Okay. No, you don't need to repair the base fully to win the mission. I just need to have enough hit points here. And I'm thinking one round will happen where my dice are just so horrible that like 3 ships are going to smash the base. I need to be careful. 3 doesn't kill me, but like I'm going to have to start letting them get through, I think. Because I'm going to have to ignore them to just start going up the track, which I'm still not fully ignoring them. But I want to. All right. We did the start of the room phase. Okay, so now I have 4 energy. What do we do with this? Takes 2 energy to shoot this thing. I can create 3 energy here. Here I can create 4 energy. So let's just spend our 2 to shoot down 9 or less. So that's gone, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's... At least we got rid of the white chips. Okay. Let's create 3 energy here. 1 to 5. Let's Hold on. Which order do we do this in? This is a 4 value. So we can move up 1. This, what did I say it was? 11, 14. That's 8. 8 plus 6, that's 14, right? Yeah, okay. So we're resolving this room first. Then we shouldn't have resolved this first then. This room doesn't cost energy, so we're going to do this for 4 to make 4 energy and move up 1 space on the research track. And then we're going to spend 3 energy, going to 3, to move up 14, right? 11 plus 4 minus 1. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. Right. We're getting somewhere. And then we'll use this room to create the 3 energy to max out. All right. Mothership moves down, takes this ship back up. Doesn't have an ability. Thank you, game. And the space is getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, this 2 rows is rough. I only moved the ship once, too. Oh, what did I do here? This should be a 5. Wait, 6 plus 5 plus 4 is 14. Or is 15, but minus 1, right? So it's 14? Did I say 14 minus 1 is 14? Did I say that? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you. Still the same number, right? Even though I said wrong? Or am I wrong? Okay. So let's go. Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking. Like, we're going to smash our base with 6s. I agree. So in that case, does 5 get me anything good? Does 4. 4. 4 here. Still good. But that moves the mothership. Can't do that. No. Would it be better to use the command room? Can command rooms buff other command rooms? Yeah, it just says when you use the command room, distribute however you like among worker dice not in that room. So could I put this here and then move this down to this command room? The only problem is my energy is kind of like, eh. I'm spending 5 this turn, only making 2. Which will put me at 3 next turn. But then I could just use the command room to buff this room. Putting... Oh, but I can't buff this die. I can only put 3 more points there. But I could buff this. I can't buff that. Yeah, I don't... No, I think I just get greedy. This is minus... This would be a 6, so 3. There's a 3. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Which does this? My victory. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Started the room phase. This will move down to here. And then 2 energy spent to shoot down some ships. Then this room is 11, 12, 13, 14, minus 1 is 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we waste 2 points there. And then this room just gets us stuck, which I should have probably looked at. Oh, that's annoying. Even if I added more points here, it wouldn't have helped. I should have looked here and mathed it out, but I just kind of being lazy. Oh yeah, Mothership would roll it back anyway. That's true. So this going back 1 is like not the worst, but it's still bad at this time in the game. And then I'm just using this room to make 4 energy, I guess. 1, 2, 3 spent for this room. And then 4 energy. I won't even use this robot, I guess. Okay. Okay. A Mothership. And this goes back 1. Okay. Ugh. Oh no. We're gonna use some anti-air rooms, it looks like. Mm. I don't know. That's what I got. Probably could have done it way better, but that's what I'm going with. Okay. This goes down to here. All right. So let's spend 2 energy and shoot down these 2 ships. Let's get back 2 energy with this room and also spend our 2 to move up 1 point. Then let's spend 1, 2, 3 energy to move 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Minus 1 is 15. 6. So we have 9 left. 8 left. 5 left. Boom. Perfect. Okay. And this, I guess I'll make 2 energy. So what do we need next? We need to go up 14 on a single move, or like 4 on one, 11 on the other. We could also try to repair the base to survive if needed. So you just need 15 more research to win and not roll anything over 4. The problem is I have a 3 only in here now. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Add 1 here. This goes here, 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 and here. This is so rough. Okay. Is this doable? So even with anti-air rooms, this is damaging my base, but it can be re-rolled. These with anti-air rooms don't hit my base, but the first one, I think I'm going to put this here. So this only goes here, and it'll go down to this room. I need to use a command room. A command room to buff 6, 6 plus 3. It's 15, but minus 1 is not enough to get there. But then if I do 1 more... Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. As long as 11 is in here, or 12, and then I like 3 or 4 is in another room, right? So in here I have to have a total of 6. Right now I have 8 in this room, but I need to get it to 11. So this will reroll this anyway, yeah. Put 3 in the 1 in the first 2 columns. Oh, what color were they? Were they gray? I'll just take them right now. I rerolled way too quickly. But a 3 and a 1, hold on. 3 and a 1 in these columns only moves me up 1 point. That means I need 14 in here. Did I have enough? Let me check. I thought I need to use a command room. So it was 5, 6, 3, and a 1. Oh, do I have it? I probably have it, right? So if I do a 1 and a 3, and then a 6, six, and then a... Oh yeah, but this would re-roll. Oh, but I saved these for last. And then this would be a 5. Then this re-rolls. Can it screw me? It can. It can if it moves 2 ships to smash the base. I'm in trouble. I have to be very careful about the middle column. I can take 2 hits, no problem. But it's 3, I'm in trouble. So here is no hit, here is no hit, here is no hit, here is 1 hit. But the middle column is sketchy. I need to put like a low number there actually. So like this 1 I should actually put in the middle. Yeah, I can even put it like here maybe. Or here, whatever. Shoot down some ships maybe. And then this would re-roll. And even if it was a 6, it just, even if it moves the mothership, we should be okay, right? All right. So let's do this. So we're going to put a 3 here. Done. We're going to put a 1 here. Oh, we got to be careful. That 1 moves this ship over. I could put it here. And it doesn't move either. That's probably safer. Then the 6 we put here and just let it smash the base. Or no, the 6 was going here. 6 is going here and then smash the base, right? And then this 5 is going here to not smash the base. And that will give us 5, 11, 12, 13, 14. Minus 1 is 13. That's more than 11 to move that last pip on here. And then this just needs to roll a... Oh, wait. Hold on. What did I say? 5, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 14 is perfect. That's a win, right? No, minus 1. Oh, yeah, we're good. As long as it's a 1, we're fine. We don't lose. We don't lose. We're good. We're good. Yeah. I'm scared of like a reroll screwing me, but I don't think it can. Yeah, I want a 1. It gives me a 6. Sure. Sure, man. Sure. So smash the base. 1 health away. I think that was there. Start of room phase. We move this die down to here. We don't shoot down any ships. We're gonna spend... This one has to spend first. So it makes us a ton of energy, but we can only take 1. And it moves us up 6, so we can go to there. And then we spend 1, 2, 3 energy. And that will go 3. Actually, it's 2 because minus 1, so 2. Plus 11, 13. We only need 11. We win. Yeah, I know 1 health is all. I know this is a resource. I know. But I knew with this shortened space tile, I pictured us like really needing all the repairs. But we really only needed 3 out of 4 of them. And we never even used this robot room. I thought I was going to be using this robot room to do something cool. Like to refresh this die maybe, but it just never worked. Command rooms I did not use enough. I feel like that would have helped more to make it easier, but yeah, I think my robot placement was bad. I think using these when I used them maybe was not great. So that set me back. I think this tile flipping was atrocious. Yeah, but we still pulled it out. Wow. The pyramids might be a bit less pointed on top now, but they saved Cairo. Victory is... I know. It definitely, the campaign is getting harder as we go, I feel. Definitely feel it. All right, so I marked off our win, and then we'll be moving next episode on to chapter 3 and finding out what that's all about. Which is, let's see how big it is. Oh, there's my other pencil. Oh yeah, there's a few punch boards. There's 4 punch boards or something here. So we'll check out that next episode and see what's up. But yeah, thanks for the help, guys. I appreciate it. That was a little rocky there, for sure. A little rocky. I was so brain burnt that I'm thinking column 5 is this one. Guys, thank you for your help. Jeez. Yeah, we won. Our first loss is coming. I feel it. It's getting closer and closer as the game throws more stuff at us, for sure. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll play another one of these, and we'll try to keep pushing the campaign forward until at least we see all 4 chapters. I want to see what's involved. Hopefully we'll finish the whole campaign, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, for now, at least I want to see the next chapters, what they do. So see how it makes the game more interesting. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for clicking the like button, supporting the channel, all that kind of stuff. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.